millions of people log online every day to search for healing audio and ambient tracks. They are looking for a way to quiet the internal monologue and provide a wandering mind with a single point of entry. Centuries ago, practitioners of Hindu spirituality encountered this same challenge. In response, they developed an auditory tradition based on mathematical precision to achieve that exact state of mental stillness. This is the Sahasranama. It is the practice of chanting exactly 1,000 distinct names of a deity, creating a massive, interconnected map of sound. This specific linguistic architecture is designed to do more than provide background noise. It functions as a cognitive mechanism that systematically replaces the chaos of modern thought with a rigid, predictable verbal structure. These ancient chants are governed by the tradition of Carnatic music. This system is built on mathematical meters and rhythmic cycles repeating with total consistency. Within this framework sits the stotram. A stotram is a formal hymn of praise that follows these specific musical laws. Unlike a song that relies on a loose melody, a stotram is dictated by the rules of the Sanskrit language. Every syllable has a prescribed length and emphasis, leaving no room for the performer to deviate from the established rhythm. By applying these linguistic rules, devotion is transformed from a vague feeling into a disciplined auditory practice that demands the listener's full attention. These stotrams were not written as isolated poems. They are specific segments extracted from thousands of pages of Hindu narrative epics. For example, the Aditya Hridaya Stotram is a dedicated hymn to the sun pulled directly from the Ramayana. The Ramayana is a foundational Sanskrit text chronicling the exile and journey of Prince Rama. In the same way, the prayers of Lord Shiva are drawn from the Srimad Bhagavatam, a dense narrative exploring the various avatars of the divine. Once isolated from these epic stories, the verses became active tools. They were repurposed for daily, repetitive use, allowing a practitioner to engage with the text outside of a narrative context. The Sahasranama represents the peak of this practice. Reciting 1,000 unique names in one sitting requires a high degree of verbal accuracy and sustained concentration. Devotees focus on 3 primary sequences: the Vishnu, Rama, and Lalita Sahasranama. Tracking 1,000 unique data points in a specific order creates immense cognitive load, forcing the mind to commit entirely. This continuous, rapid flow of Sanskrit syllables ensures no gaps in the auditory landscape. This dense structure leaves no bandwidth for the mind to drift. By saturating the auditory senses, it pulls the brain away from intrusive thoughts and into a state of singular focus. The Sahasranama functions as a linguistic anchor. Using sheer volume and mathematical precision to clear the modern mind, it provides a functional path to mental stillness. These Sanskrit chants serve a dual purpose today. They preserve ancient religious texts word for word while acting as practical tools for mental regulation. Digital spaces like the Eternal Echoes Channel host these recordings, acting as accessible archives for listeners who need this ancient structure in their daily lives. Traditional devotees use these uploads to maintain their daily prayer routines, ensuring the rhythm of the chant remains constant regardless of their location. For others, these tracks offer a way to achieve meditation. The repetitive 1,000-name structure provides a reliable framework for anyone seeking to exit the noise of their environment. Even with the rise of modern wellness technology, the architecture of the Sanskrit stotram has remained in continuous use for over 2,000 years. It remains a sophisticated method for achieving clarity in an era of constant distraction.